Hey everybody, Jim from Tech Lovin'. How you doing today? It's been a while since I've done a video. Um, so, but I have bought a lot of stuff. So I'm just going to show you what I bought in my local parts hunts or off of online auction. Yeah, still buying off auctions. I found another place to purchase products from also. Um, so I'm going to quickly show you that stuff. I'll just turn you around here. Yeah, and I'm basically out of computers. I've sold almost everything that I had. So, but I do have stuff to start building again. So I got to start building again. I have a 3600X left, and a Phenom 2 965 Black Edition that I've just been trying to get rid of, and it's down to $450 now. Soon enough, I'm just going to take everything out of the case and just piece it out and use the case because it's a really nice case. So, yeah, I'll show you what I've purchased here. I have no more room left in my basement, so um, I'm kind of looking for a shop now. I am back at my real job, which is agronomy, my first passion. So that's why I haven't really done anything. I did almost get rid of all the computers that I had built, all of my builds. So the last one you didn't even maybe you didn't even see it. I'm not sure. It was a 10600K, and that was on a Unify motherboard. What a great motherboard that was. It was a beautiful, beautiful build, and that I believe it had a RX 580 in it. Yeah, I think so. It was either that or a 3060, one of the two. I can't remember. I'd have to look in my records and find out. But anyway, I'll show you what I've purchased recently, and I can't believe I still have money. This is crazy. When I look at what I've got, I've just put stuff together. But hang on, I'll turn you around here. There you go. I didn't purchase that banana box. Oh, this is just a quick little thing that I grabbed. It's a Core i5 3570, I believe. I've put 16 gig of RAM, and it has an 8 gig Radeon Pro 7900, I'm going to say. Not a great gaming card. It's more for CAD and rendering and that type of thing. But it's an 8 gig card. It'll sell with an 8 gig card. Anyway, this is the stuff I recently picked up. So, Corsair case. It's hard to see. I'm going to pull my light out here. Maybe we can see stuff a little better. Yeah, Corsair case on the left and on the right. And the one in the middle is, geez, I just got it. An NZXT, I'm sorry. I picked up this cooler. This AIO with the 140 millimeter fans. And quite a few SSDs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 480s, whoops, and 1 960. I've already used a couple in other builds, and some NVMEs, and I have more coming. There's 4 here, they're 1 terabyte. A couple of more SSDs, mostly Kingston. This one's a Crucial. Probably another Kingston underneath. Yeah, that's my tiny PCs that I use on all the tiny PCs when I update the BIOS or whatnot. Bunch of 2 terabyte hard drives. I picked up, I think 5 of those. Although I've got 4 left because I sold 1. A bunch of CPUs, mostly Intel, those. Haven't got any plans for builds yet. Well, there's another NVMe at the back. That is a Samsung, 500 gig, I believe.
this SteelSeries keyboard. Quite interesting. That can go with all the other multiple keyboards I have. I have quite a few. I try and buy the higher end keyboards. A bunch of 2.5-inch drives. Quite a few of them. 500 gig and 1 terabyte drives. What else we got? Oh, 1 terabyte hard drives. I got a couple of those. And moving on over this way. Fans. But that's not all I have. There's quite a few in there, but I have a lot more. CPU coolers. I really like the Hyper 212s, especially the black edition. I really like that one because it's got the RGB. It looks really nice. And then I've used that Noctua cooler on another machine in the past, so I really like the Noctua cooler. So I got one of those. I think I traded that for something. I can't remember. Okay. And there's obviously more. And I will walk through it here. And that's up here. These are all tiny pieces. My RAM is in this little blue box, so there's quite a bit of RAM too, all DDR4 that I've picked up. Yeah. And some 2666 actually that I'm putting in a couple of budget builds. So these are all tiny PCs that I really pick up cheap, and most of them I just flip them to a local place and then they sell them. These are awesome. These are i5s. These ones have wireless, gigabit Ethernet, HDMI, DisplayPort, VGA in these. Wireless, of course. All of those have 8 gig RAM in them, and the power supplies are in the blue boxes underneath. Yeah, and then I picked up these. So these are 6700 Ts, I believe. Sorry, 6500 Ts. i5 6500s. 2.5 gigahertz, but when I test them, they're running at, they're kind of stock at 2.8 to 3 gigahertz. Some of these came with RAM, most didn't. But the ones that came with RAM, if I just put a regular one of those 500 gig hard drives in them, I sell them for like $150. They have 6 USB 3.0 ports. They don't have wireless, but they do have gigabit Ethernet. They have the power supplies. I have the power supplies for them, or the power bricks. They have HDMI, DVI, multiple DVIs in most cases. They have 2 DVI, 1 HDMI. And yeah, I sell them pretty cheap. I do have a couple that I've put. They also accept an NVMe. So there's a couple I've built with NVMe's and a 1 terabyte platter drive in them. So, and they're all running Windows 10 Pro is what I installed on them. So I've got 10, 24 here, I think. Here I have 10 or 11. And we'll just move on here. Because I do have more. Oh no, that's all of them over there. Sorry, that's all of them over there. Yeah, sorry for the basement's a little messy. It's getting a little crowded. That is all of them. Although the couple that I built are up here with these. What else did I... Oh, this is a... Oh, I'm sorry. It's a little hard to see this, but this is more fans, more than anything else. And my power supplies.
Oh, I traded the Noctua cooler for a power supply, now that I remember. So my power supplies are all in here. And I'm constantly buying these. And I have 2,000 waters. I haven't found anything to put them in yet. And I think it was maybe a 550M, CX550M that I traded for the Noctua cooler. I had just bought that. But I figured I needed it more than I needed a power supply. I got enough power supplies for the builds I'm going to do.
And we're not done yet. Let's move over to here. That's my 3600 right there. Nothing's running yet. Okay, those are some of my keyboards over there. I don't know why I purchased that little tiny keyboard, but it's pretty cool. That is a Gigabyte motherboard, Ryzen. I think that's a Snowman cooler. Dual fan, Ryzen 7 1700. That is getting an RX 480 8 gig. Down here, these are both MSI motherboards. They're Tomahawks, I'm sorry. MSI Tomahawks. One of them already has a 3600 in it. The other one's also getting a 3600. One of them has an NVMe in it. And over here, i5, whoops. This is an i5 7600K on a Maximus 9 Hero motherboard. So I'd already built this for one of my customers, and they decided to they bought the 5900X. So I took the 3700X apart, put it in the dad's case that had the i5 7600K, so he now has a 3700X, and they traded up this 7600K. This is a great computer, so I'm just going to rebuild it again and resell it. And over here, we have a broom. I didn't buy that. Yeah, well, I probably did, but these are all my mice. I did buy that green mouse. That was an expensive mouse. But it wasn't. It was a... let's just turn it around here. See what it was. Whoops, I'm gonna drop it. There we go. Yes, a Naga Trinity mouse. Gaming mouse. Gonna start selling my systems with mice. And then down here I bought all these 500 gig hard drives. I got them at a really good price, so I bought... It was really funny because the guy had posted for these 500 gig hard drives, and I went over and I said, yeah, I'll take them all. He goes, what? You're gonna take them all? Yeah, I'll take them all. And these are all my graphics cards, so I'm accumulating them. I probably have 10 now I have 12 high-end graphics cards, because eventually the price is gonna, and those are just my old coolers, eventually the prices are gonna go back up. So I'm buying these at a lower cost because the prices have gone down, which is good for my builds. But they're all high-end graphics cards that I have in there. And shut my light off here, and I'll turn you back around, put you down.
So that's what I've been doing. Yeah. It's a lot of stuff when you put it all down on the floor. Oh my god. But I'm making money on the stuff I'm building, so, and nothing's come back. Nothing. Knock on wood. But nothing's come back. I spent a lot of time with stuff. I really didn't get much time to spend with the 10600K. I don't know why it is, but You know, when you list a 10th gen or an 11th gen Intel, it's gone. And the AMD's not like that. AMD takes a little while to sell. I'm totally surprised by that. So I'm still building AMDs. I like building them, but I guess I'm going to have to start building more Intels. So I'm going to start building more 10th gen. I really like the 10th gen. The i5, the 10600s, 10600, all Ks. I won't build anything but the Ks. And then the i9, 10900K. If I can find them at a good price, yeah, I'm going to build those. So that's where I'm at. Next one I'm going to build, well, I've got, like I said, I've got these 3600s to build, the 1700. So short cases. I have found a site where I could buy 19 or 20 cases really cheap, but they're salvage. You're really taking a chance there. And when I looked at the shipping costs, I said, I'm not going to do that. The shipping costs are exorbitant. I might as well just, I might as well just buy off of Newegg or Amazon when it comes to cases. Because when you look, if I'm getting free shipping from Amazon, sure, I'm getting a case for 20 some bucks, but the shipping costs were as high as the price for all those cases. And then you never know what you're getting. There was one that had 18 of the same case in the lot, so you know that you can, but how many of those, what are you going to get out of that? So because they have new, they have not refurbished, but open box. So you're okay with probably both of those, but the salvage stuff, what's wrong with the salvage stuff? Is it just the fact that it's missing the box, or is any of the glass broken, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? So I don't know. I'm kind of debating it right now as to whether I'm going to buy any of that stuff. There was some other stuff that was NVMEs and stuff like that. I want to see what the shipping is on that, but if people return them, yeah, they probably weren't working. So I don't know. We'll see what comes of that. But anyway, I'll try and record a build, but it's getting to be summertime here, so I'm going to be really busy. I'm going to try and do what I can. Doing maybe another overclocking video if anybody wants to see that. Not sure what you guys want to see, so just tell me what you want to see, and maybe I'll show you how I configure one of these tiny PCs here, because yeah, they're all ready to go, all updated BIOSes. I have to say, Lenovo, the BIOSes in these it's a great BIOS, and their software to update the BIOS is so user friendly, really, really good. So excuse the growling throat here. Yeah, that's all I got for now. I just wanted to update everybody on where I'm at, and but let me know. I probably got a few graphics cards that I have to take apart and put back together, so I can probably do a video on that also. I've already done one before, but it'd be nice to do another one. And today we have Royal Ottawa? Yeah, not the hospital, Royal Ottawa Golf Club. So no, I wasn't a member. Anyway, that was a long time ago, actually. That's all I got for today. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Jim, Tech Lovin'. Bye-bye.